Okay, last broadcast for today, I guess. So, we've got clothes, and we've got verbs of how to wear them. So this down from my back here. So, wearing can be a lot of different things. So, with verbs, I'm just going to make my little guy. He's got a bad arm. So anything that's going to be right here, a lot of times is kaburu, right? And so, kabutte imasu, or kabutteru, is common, right? He's wearing a hat. Boshi o kabutte imasu. Mask o kabutte imasu. So anything that covers your head or your face is going to be kaburu. Move that over a little bit there. There we go. Okay? So this area here is kiru, but it also is with kimono as well. So anything that goes from the top of your body or farther down is usually kiru or kite imasu.
Oh, that's where they get kimono.
Yeah, kimono literally means worn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where kimono comes from. Okay, and then down here, below the belt is usually haku. So haite imasu. Okay, pants, shoes, socks. Okay. And then when it comes to jewelry, let's say this is an earring. That's suru. So shite imasu. Earring o shite imasu. I would also say you could say the same with glasses. And glasses is to like put on or to what's the word? To like place on. Like I can say the verb kakeru. Kakeruって何かな? Like there's a feeling to kakeru, and it's like you kind of put it on something. Yeah, it's hard to say, but with glasses, we say kakeru. Kakeru. So kakete. Kakete imasu. Kakeru. Okay, and I would say that would go with earrings as well. You could use kakeru with an earring. It's like almost like you place it on something. You stick it on. Okay, so as you can see here, shirts o kite imasu. Kutsu o haite imasu. Earring o shite imasu. そして帽子をかぶっています。And sunglassesをかけています。So those are the different verbs that are going to be used. Kaburu is kind of like cover, and it's usually used with the head. Okay. Kiru is to wear, and it's usually used with the upper body. Okay. And there's a different feeling for haku. Haku is almost like to slide on. Okay, so your pants, you slide them on, hopefully. Your socks, you slide them on. Your shoes, you slide them on. So haku has this feeling of like slide on.
But don't you slide your shirt on too?
Not really, because a shirt you kind of wrap yourself. There's just kind of a different feeling. Yeah, I understand. There's arguing just for the sake of it, but there's like a different feeling to it. I don't know how to express it. And so suru means just to do, which is kind of weird for earrings, but they say, earring go suru, earring go shite imasu. Okay, or another one you could use is earring go sashimasu, sashiteru. So sasu is to stab. So of course an earring stabs through your earlobe, right? So that also you could use probably earring go sashiteru. So I have an earring. And then kakeru means to like kind of put place on. It's kind of a hard, like, kakeru. Like, even to bet something is kakeru. So just like you put your glasses on your face, you're putting money on something, right? So it kind of has that feeling of putting it on. Okay, so let's say these together. Kaburu. Kaburu. Let's say it together. Kaburu. Kabutteimasu. So, 帽子をかぶっています。はいどうぞ。帽子をかぶっています。はいどうぞ。かぶっています。OK、着る。先生、着る。着てます。Wait, yeah, there's no. Let's sit there. 着てます。Okay. So, シャツを着てます。Okay, so 履く。履いてます。So, ズボンを履いてます。And if you use o, like I'm wearing it, so if you say about somebody else, you're usually going to say ga. So, ズボンが履いてます。Right? Because it's not you that's doing it, hopefully. Okay, so するしています。さあ、イヤリングをしてます。はい、どうぞ。しています。そう、かけるかけています。そして、サングラスをかけています。Thank you. All right, we're doing it. We're getting it done. So now we got our tango here. And they kind of explain the same thing that I did. So above the waist is usually kiru. Below the waist is usually haku. Accessories is usually suru. Wearing a hat is usually kaburu, or a mask. And then glasses are always kakeru. So then clothing generally is fuku. Okay? So that's all clothing is fuku.
That's a noun?
No, it's it's a noun. Fuku, and you can see it right there. There's the kanji for it. And this literally is really easy to remember because for some reason this is the symbol for body on the side. When it's on the side, the symbol for moon means a person's body. So like this right here, for some reason, is lungs, right? And so all the different organs will take this as the hem for it. So this one is literally like covering, the body covering, right? And so these two together are fuku. Not to be confused with fuku. Okay, so we've got shatsu. And they'll usually just put T-shatsu. Another one. Okay, can you see that one? You know what that says? So you can read it. It's katakana, so, right? What's waishatsu?
Like a Y shape? Is it a V-neck or?
No, don't think about it. Why make Y longer?
White shirt?
This is your business shirt. It's called waishatsu. Waishatsu. It's a business shirt. Okay, because it's a white shirt.
So weird.
So like the Japanese, they always try to shorten stuff as much as possible. So waishatsu is a white shirt. Okay? And you got zubon. Okay, so these are pants. What are shorts called?
Pants.
Think about it. When you learn time, how did you say?
Pants.
Yes. So shorts are hanzubon.
Half pants.
Those are shorts. Hanzubon. Oh, did they? See, they say shortpants. That's not right. Shortpants. Nobody says shortpants. Maybe shorts. Thanks for kicking my. Okay. Maybe shorts. Maybe shorts, but not shortpants. That's almost like ridiculous. Sweater is santa.
Almost like ridiculous.
Short
Yeah.
pants. I mean, what's better, half pants or short pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, shorts. Usually, the ones I always hear is hanzubon, which literally is half pants. Okay, half pants, oh man. Okay, shorts, shorts, and then this, of course, seta is sweater.
Santa.
Yeah, and Japanese have a lot of weird names for stuff as well. Like, so sweatpants and sweatshirt is called torena.
Trainer.
A trainer, yeah, it's
Yeah.
called torena. So it's like there's, and then a scarf in Japanese is called a mafra, right?
Wrap
So
it around the neck and tighten it.
yeah, it's kind of a weird. They have a lot of weird words that, again, they were faced with a lot of new clothing that these foreigners were bringing in, and they just kind of made words for them, what they heard. Okay, so for the ladies. You got a dress is called one piece. One piece. And that's very common. One piece is a one-piece dress. Dress is kind of rarer. And then for a skirt, scatto. Okay? And then for school uniforms, they have this special seifuku as a uniform. Seifuku. And if you go down a couple pages, you'll see some of the examples of Japanese uniforms. Okay, Japanese, I don't think I've ever heard socks ever used. They always use kutsushita. Oops, let me write it. Kutsushita. You guys remember what shoes are? What's shoes in Japanese? It's in this word. Yeah. So kutsushita literally means below the shoes. So they're inside the shoes, right? So kutsushita are your socks. Whereas kutsu are your shoes. And then yubi wa means ring. Oops, what am I doing? Yubi wa is ring. And then finishing it up, you've got glasses, sunglasses, necklace, earrings, and, okay, so I would go, number 19, they never use. I would go with number 20, which is piasu. So Japanese, they use piasu a lot for earrings. They don't say iaringu, they say piasu. Okay? So you need to know those for the vocab. I guess I'll give you guys your quiz tomorrow. I didn't have time to write it. So let me do the last one here. Piasu. Piasu, which literally is pierce. Right? Earring, nose, face. Okay, and then looking at the optional words, you've got mizuki, which is bathing suit. Accessory, which are anything that's not clothing that goes on you. Bracelet, uniform, stocking, which are stockings. Sandal, which are sandals. Zori are the old school Japanese flip-flops. And then jaketo is a jacket. Oh, they got more. So this is an interesting one. Seibiro, number 9, on page 71. Seibiro is like the classical way in Japanese of saying suit. Okay? And they actually have this really famous YouTuber called Suits Train, and he talks about trains all the time. And he has an alternative channel called Seibiro Train, right? Because suits in Japanese is Seibiro. And then, let's see. Oh, and then of course you need to know that one. So the final two is, of course, if you're going to put on clothes, you got to take them off. So to take off your clothes is nugu, right? So if you use that in continuous, oops, you do nuide imasu. Like if the cops are arresting you, they say, "Hayaku nuide kudasai." You go, nuide imasu, right? So nugu is to take off clothes. And then toru is to take. And this is any kind of like earring, ring, anything like that that's not clothing, right? So toru means to take, like mask o toru, right? Take the mask. Okay? So toru means just to take. Nugu means to take your clothes off. Wonderful things we're learning today. Okay, so let me go ahead and shut that down now.